Hi everybody, so thank you for tuning in. Of course, we're going to be doing things live here at Just Gorgeous TV and also our other outlets. Our Wisdom Wednesdays, we normally share them from our YouTube channel, but I believe that this is actually the best way to be connected with each and every one of you. So every Wednesday, we are going to be going live for our Wisdom Wednesday. So today's topic that was brought to my attention, of course, as we are building the audience and whatnot, we always still want to kick things off, whether who tunes in and who doesn't. It's going to be recorded one way or the other, and each and every one can actually view it after it's done, because it's not a big segment. It's going to be less than 5 minutes, I believe, unless some of you will start answering questions, but you can always send us an email afterwards, because that's what our company does. And for those of you who don't know, Just Gorgeous LLC, we are a lifestyle consulting company, which means we provide life coaching, we do business coaching, we also deal with press and media, we also have a talk show. So if you are looking to hire us to cover your event, hire us to be your host, hire us to coach you personally or professionally, that is what we do. So make sure that you hop on over to www.justgorgeous.com. And a lot of things are happening in our company. Great things are happening. So make sure that you stay in tune in all of our different channels. I want to make sure that no one is confused. So Just Gorgeous TV is literally our press and media, and we're going to be doing our weekly Wisdom Wednesdays to, encourage you, empower you, motivate you. And, the audience sends us in questions about how to do this. What's your tip on this? And that is what we do. So today I am going to talk to you about fear. I almost kind of bombed out there. I forget that it's live. You can't edit. So today I'm going to talk to you about, people are talking like, Marie, what do you do in terms of failure? Because I'm scared to take the leap of faith, because it's definitely easy said than done, right? People are like, just go ahead and jump. You're like, what? I do not want to jump by any means. But how do you move forward if you don't jump, right? Because I know that Steve Harvey did a thing like jump, all that stuff on his show. And some people are like, well, I jumped, Steve, and I didn't land where I thought I was going to land at. But anyhow, so I have a quote on my Instagram, and you guys probably seen it on our Just Gorgeous LLC page. One of my quotes, and I actually wrote this before the summer. It says, failure is an option. It prepares you for adversities in life, to be strong, overcome, achieve, and destroy negativity. Now, think about that for a moment. Failure is an option? Really? People are like, well, why is that an option? Because it's realistic, it's real, and it's relevant. We are going to face many, many, many failures in our lives. And guess what? What does it do for you? It's going to make you tougher, stronger, steadfast, and whatnot. So let me scratch that, right? Because people are like, well, what if I'm absolutely afraid to take the leap? Well, here is something that I want to write, or that I wrote on one of my quotes a couple of months ago. I was doing my Bible studies, and, I've been diving into my devotion time. And, it's what I came to realize, that you're going to fail at doing something that you absolutely don't want to do. So why not fail at doing or pursuing something that you're absolutely going to love? Let me bring that back. If you are going to fail at something that you actually don't want or don't like, why should you not fail pursuing or doing something that you love. You know, it is the opposite of success, right? But what you don't realize, that if you don't make those mistakes, if you don't stumble, if you don't have the opportunity to be picked up so you can walk again, it's not a fail. Does that make sense? So if it is an opposite of success, but yet it is part of success, so would you really consider that failure? You know, in the scriptures, in Proverbs, right? It actually sticks out. I actually had my notes up here. In Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16, it reads, "The righteous may fall 7 times." And you know, in the Bible, 7 times could like mean multiple times, right? Like multiple times. The righteous may fall 7 times, but still get up. But when the wicked stumbles, they stumble into trouble. Let me repeat that. Proverbs 24, verse 16. The righteous may fall 7 times, but still get up. But the wicked will stumble into trouble. Let's marinate on that for a minute, right? Because obviously, this goes back to integrity. This goes back to ethics. If you're doing something unethical and that is not of integrity, guess what? You are going to fail miserably, okay? Because also in the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 32, it says, "The wicked are crushed by disaster, but the godly have a refuge when they die." So are you really failing? You know, I had an amazing, conversation with a mogul entrepreneur. And, when you're a believer, and if you're tuning in, if you're not a believer, I'm not pushing my beliefs off of you, but I am just talking from my walk and my testimony and letting you know that a failure is literally not a loss. It's a gain, because you learn and you change and you grow. Okay? A failure is not a loss, because you will learn, you will change, and you will grow. And here's the truth of the matter. When you have faith and you know that Jesus Christ lives and he is real, trust me, that book, I'm gonna put this right here. This book has everything for you. And if you don't know the book, please reach out. Please reach out, because let me dial it back into today. 2 years ago, I never would have imagined taking a leap of faith in launching Just Gorgeous. And it was launched based on how my heart went out and watching all these crazy TV shows, and there was nothing positive on TV. I mean, with the exception of a few. And I was like, gosh, we can change one life. You have made an impact, because the power of leverage. When you can impact one life, that one life can impact another life, and then it's like a rotating, revolving, power of leverage from people to people to people to people. That's why network marketing is successful. Kind of crazy that I'm using that metaphor, but that's why network marketing is successful, because of the power of leverage. You teach one person and you duplicate the system. So when you learn and understand what failure means in the Bible, it'll actually give you the kahunas, the guts to be like, I am not scared. Because if I don't go into this relationship, if I don't make the decision to take this career offer, if I don't make the decision to put myself out there, then I'm never gonna go anywhere. I mean, think about it. I don't know if you guys heard of this story. It was one of those chain emails that went around about 10, 15 years ago. It was talking about, there was this guy, he loves God, he was a Christian, right? And there was a flood, and he climbed up to the top roof of his house, and like the water was rising, right? So he's praying to God, like, God, I know that you're going to rescue me because I'm a faithful believer. So, a boat comes by, right? A canoe or something like that. And they come by and they're like, hey, we're here to help you. He's like, nah, I'm waiting for God to pick me up and yada, 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 right? In the meantime, the water's rising. And then, and then a helicopter came by and he missed that one. And then, another person, the last person came by, be like, hey, we're here to help you. The water's just rising because now, his roof is starting to, like literally the water's rising and it's right there. Like, he's going to die. He's like, no, I have faith in God. He's going to come pick me up. And then he dies, right? He dies. Sorry. Crazy metaphor, but I'm making my point here. And then he dies and then he goes up to heaven, right? And then he stands before God because obviously he's a believer and, plan of salvation, all that. And he's like, God, I waited for you. I had faith in you. And I died. And and God's like, well, I sent you a canoe. I sent you the rescue people. I even sent you the helicopter. You said no to every single one. So you guys catch my drift? Understand the point that I'm trying to make here? So basically, if you are afraid to take the leap, to take the steps, in order for you to diminish the goals that you put forth, or to execute the goals that you put forth, or to even, start, if you're an artist, you got to look at that canvas, right? And imagine what you're going to paint on that canvas. If you're a singer, if you're a public speaker, if you're a coach, you're going to have some kind of vision of how you're going to step up to the mic and speak, or how you're going to step on the field and encourage everybody that's looking at you. But you also have to utilize the opportunity to overcome yours. Because you might just surprise yourself that you're like, whoa, I didn't know I had it in me, because 9 times out of 10, that's just the way we operate. We self-doubt ourselves so much that our conscience, talk us out of the things that we know here and what God's telling you to do. Because haven't God told you that you need to do this, and you're like, nope, I'm going to go here. And then you go there and then you fall. And then you come back and be like, okay, God help me. And then he puts it on your heart again, what to do. And then you follow and you're like, oh, I should have done this before. Right? And this is just my personal opinion, about people that are out there looking for the perfect relationships. I'm sorry. This is my personal opinion. It's not a professional opinion, it's a personal opinion. There is no perfect mate. You can do the checkbox. That's what's going on in the world today. Everything is a checkbox. Okay, we are people. We're human beings. We react based on how you act. It's kind of like a mirror sort of kind of thing, right? Some people are scared, to get married because they believe they need to live together and kind of test the waters to see if it's meant to be. Wrong, because in the Bible that is wrong. But I'm not going to go there because I'm definitely not a pastor. I'm just a coach. I'm a life coach, motivational speaker, inspirational speaker, and someone who loves God because Jesus saved my life. And I have no shame in my game in mentioning the fact that being a life coach and understanding, the Bible and diving into the Word on a daily basis, he brings a whole lot to life. Because here's the thing. In 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9, we are persecuted, but God does not leave us. We are hurt sometimes, but we are not destroyed. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. If you can fail at what you don't want, why not fail at doing something that you absolutely love? Want to know more about that? Go ahead and send me an email, comment on this video, let us know, because we are here at Just Gorgeous TV, where let's talk, keep it real, and move forward. This is Marie with Just Gorgeous TV. Mwah. Bye, everybody. And please share and subscribe. And don't be sour. Hey, and we take all comments. But if you're rude, I will delete you, okay? But love you all. God bless you. And once again, I am going to leave you with Proverbs 24, verse 16. The righteous may fall 7 times, but still get up. But the wicked will stumble into trouble. Mwah! Bye, everybody.